welcome to a very special Barggianos episode, a little distant episode, if you will. My name is Chuck. I'm your hostess with the leastest, and a little bit further away with me is
That.
what's up, buddy? Where are you?
Oh, I'm in Las Vegas hanging out at the Paris Casino right now.
The Paris. That sounds very fancy.
Yeah, the Paris. Hey, but where's your drink, Chuck? Where's your drink?
It's right in the fridge behind you. I need to go get my drink. That's son of a
Yeah, we
bitch.
got to ring the bell. We got to ring the bell, Chuck.
I'll get my bell. Hold on. You tell the audience about Paris real fast while I get my drink. All right.
Yeah, so Paris is fantastic place. Uh, it's got good French eatery, some great American options. The Eiffel Tower that you can go up in, and it's got an Eiffel Tower viewing deck. It's one of my wife's favorite places in Las Vegas. A little bit of a funny story about 7, 8 years ago. I'm just a normal guy and come to Vegas and said, I'll try to stay at Paris. Well, I checked in and they wanted to talk to me in French. Bonjour and I don't know whatever the French words are, and it just wasn't my style. But I told my wife we'd try it one time. I still didn't like it, but it's starting to grow on me. She wants to come here every time that we come out to Vegas, and we spend a little bit of time in Paris playing a little slot machine. She's playing some slots right now. She didn't want to be on camera, so I told her I was going to do a little special edition live from the casino, and
I
she
like
just
it.
shook her head and said whatever.
I like it. So, if you guys are going all French, is she gonna quit shaving her armpits, or have you guys made that decision yet?
She said in honor of Paris, she was not going to take a shower today. No, she didn't really say that, but you know,
Happy Le Pew. Well, guess what, Matt?
yeah,
Great news. I found a bell. I found a beer, and thank God I found a nice Bargianos coaster to put it on. So, I'm gonna
that's
open that up.
phenomenal.
I'm gonna ring that bell, buddy. I don't know if you can see my bell here. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Cheers, buddy.
there.
Mm. Oh, that's good.
You
That's
know
not
me.
bad at all.
Yeah, I've had my fair share of Coronas today and yesterday and the day before. Yeah, I've drank a lot of Coronas, and I ended up, when I go to Bargianos, I normally drink some vodka and some meal. My wife thought I was crazy because I brought some meal with me, so I just ordered some vodka and water. She's carrying around my meal in her purse, squirted a little in there, and said, "Gonna go do this, short special edition podcast." So having a great time though, watching some March Madness, some basketball games. Not a lot of huge upsets though, man. I mean, there's been a couple, but nothing crazy.
Yeah, nothing too bad.
Yeah,
How's your? Did you see that we're in? Speaking of old neighbor Tony's, we're in the same bracket, our same
yeah, I,
group.
I did. You're one spot ahead of me. Last time I checked, so we're not that far off. Um, Someone I did have going deep into the bracket was Clemson, and unfortunately they lost the first round. So I only have 7 of my 8 Elite Eight teams left. I did look at your bracket. You are still alive with all your Elite Eight teams, which is good. But again, you would expect brackets to be halfway clean with not a lot of huge upsets.
Right. No, for sure. Yeah, you know me, I'm not the most into the sports, betting and stuff. I played sports, but not for the betting. And I always laugh when I'm like, I think I was second place, tied for second out of like 20, 30 people. So here we
Yeah,
go.
I
Oh, I
mean,
just came up my phone. Number 8 UConn and number 9 Oklahoma are tied late in the second half right now. Can you believe it?
I was playing some Pai earlier with 4 young guys from Oklahoma, all decked out in their Oklahoma gear. Very nice guys from Oklahoma. So I hope Oklahoma wins tonight just for them. They're out here first time being out in Vegas for March Madness. They came out Wednesday for the first two rounds. They said they're going home Sunday. So just some nice young adults having a good time. Um, finding some entertainment. I think they were heading down to Fremont Street tonight.
Oh yeah. There's
Yeah,
a actually there might be a Barggianos coming on Fremont soon, but we're working on some
yeah,
logistics of it. So
yeah,
keep an
yeah.
eye out for some property.
So I was talking to my wife saying we got to go down to Fremont. And I was asking her when she wanted to go, and she's like, "Oh, maybe we'll go Saturday night." And I was like, "I can handle Saturday night. I'm a little bit different breed than she is." I was like, "Are you sure you're going to be all right at Fremont Saturday night?" Like, there is a lot of strange people down there, and you know her
Oh, for sure.
personality. Um, I don't know, but if she wants to go Saturday night, I'll go Saturday night.
Okay. Well, I mean, more power to you. Yeah, we loved Fremont Street when my wife and I went. Well, first time I'd been, we loved it. I'm like, these are my people. This is my
Yeah.
scene. It's more fun, more open, little bit less expensive. I feel like. And my favorite part about Fremont Street
What's that?
is is at the very end of it that I forget the name of it off the top of my head, but it's the hotel they used in Back to the Future for Biff's hotel at the very end of it, at the very end of the Fairmount Street. It's a real tall building. It's right on the if you walk straight into it. I forgot
Well,
what
I I will tell you, Chuck. I would help you out. But this goes back to I don't watch movies.
you've never seen Back to the Future,
Chuck, I don't know what you don't understand when I say I don't watch movies.
but I guess okay. This is my fault, but I'm assuming you don't watch movies, but there's
No,
blockbusters that everyone's seen. You've
no,
you've never seen the
I,
tier up here.
I've legitimately probably seen, well, I can't say like five movies, but that's what I want to say. Like the Christmas movies, I've watched like the Christmas story bits and pieces. So I've probably seen that full movie at some point. I've probably in my life, front
I
to
I have
back.
I have an idea. So what we're gonna do in a future episode, and we'll sprinkle them throughout the series here. But I'm gonna give you a homework assignment to watch one or two movies of like favorites or gigantic movies, and I'm gonna see what you think being a first time viewer of it.
Do me a favor and just make sure, like, don't pick a long one like Titanic. Fuck that. Not doing the homework assignment. You know, give me
Okay.
something that's an hour and 30, hour and 40, and I'll do some homework there.
Okay, well that's the deal. And you've truly never seen really any of Back to the Future.
No,
Do you even know the premise of Back to the Future?
I guess the title, like, I don't know.
Could you name the main character in Back to the Future?
Uh,
Oh my God, you're killing me,
so,
McFly.
so there's, yeah, McFly, Marty McFly.
Oh, Matt, my dog who is no longer here anymore. I got to name the dog. I named him Marty McFly. His name was Marty.
All right,
It said
well,
it said
Marty,
Marty McFly in his collar.
yeah,
You're
well,
gonna be
that's,
you're gonna be Marty McStupid. You got to watch some movies, my friend.
yeah. Well, we did go see a show here. Um,
Oh, what'd you go
and
see?
uh, Epstein, uh, I think that's maybe how you pronounce it. But well,
Absence?
yeah,
Absence?
yeah, yeah, yeah. See, a little bit on the pricier side. The only downside, you are smashed in like sardines. Like you're sitting like this. But I will tell you, fantastic show. Um,
Yeah.
So the comedy is raw and a little bit raunchy, my style. But even Maria was laughing real hard um, throughout the show. So they have, let's call them two comedians. They're the hosts of the show. The lady was funny, funny, funny. And then in the middle, it's a little risque. They have different acts, juggling, dancing, tap, girls taking off their clothes, tassels on their nipples, and then they come out with the comedians. But the guy, the host, he's like, if anybody knows who Matt Rife is, he's a little bit of a Matt Rife. He just picking on people in the crowds. And at the end, two of the guys he was picking on uh, throughout the throughout the time, one was let's call him a metrosexual with a wife, very tight pants on, very tight golf shirt. So he was making fun of him and his outfit. And then there was an older guy, probably in his 70s, with his wife there. And he's making fun of him, telling him how he's a geriatric and he barely made it out of COVID. Be lucky he's still here. Well, at the end, crowd participation, the two guys he was picking on, um, they brought them and their wives up on stage and did lap dances. And whoever got the loudest cheer got free drinks. Like the winner got four free drinks. He's like, hell, the loser was a metrosexual. He didn't even know what he was doing. Like it was bad. He's like walking around the chair, and then he sits on the chair. He's like, no, no. The host is like, you are giving the lap dance. Your wife is sitting there. Um, but yeah, so um, the old guy won four free drinks, and then the host is like, "Oh fuck it, give this guy's wife a drink because he's gonna need it. She's gonna need it later just to fuck up." So
Nice.
yeah, anybody that comes to Vegas shows a little bit on the pricier side. You are smashed in like sardines, but very highly recommended by me. Just my personal opinion. But I've heard some good things, so it's been great.
All right. Well, nice. So let me ask you a question, Matt. What's it like not to be at Barggianos on the weekend? Are you having withdrawals or what's going on?
Oh, I am. I mean, that's why I got to do this podcast with you right now. I'm like, shit, I'm missing my home away from home. Thank God we have technology these days and we can FaceTime and I can see the back of the bar and make sure
Absolutely.
that we're still there. So everything's great. Yeah, I know. You got the pool table in the background tonight. Nobody's seen the pool table yet and the dartboard that
I
we
thought
talked
we'd,
about.
yeah, big reveal tonight. Yeah.
Yeah.
On
Yeah,
our,
this
on
is
our
great.
probably crappiest quality version yet. Let's reveal it now. So,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
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 I just got done. I just got done playing some guitar back here. I don't know if you can see the guitar and the mic setup. So I was
There we
playing lonely
go.
songs
Yeah.
about you, my friend. Cried
Yeah.
a couple times.
Well, when we get off this podcast, seeing friends in low places and just think about me while I'm in
I will.
Vegas.
I will.
So,
I'll take my shirt
uh,
off. It'd be nice.
all right. I mean, hell, I might take my shirt off later in Vegas if money lets me.
Well, wait to Fremont Street. They'll accept you down there. So don't
Yeah.
even look
Yeah.
at you.
Yeah. All
We
right,
went. We
Chucky.
went to Dave.
What's that?
I was gonna say real fast when we went to Fremont Street, they had a guy was dressed as Dave Chappelle. Remember Ashy Larry or with the rocks? You know what I'm talking about? You like crack all over him in the head. And
Oh,
then
yeah, yeah, yeah,
if
yeah,
you
yeah,
watch
yeah, yeah.
TV,
Yeah, yeah. Yep.
okay,
I do know that.
he
Yeah.
it was really funny. He was like the best, like he had the best attitude. He was like taking pictures, and he was getting off on everybody taking pictures. And but I think I paid him a couple bucks. But so if you could find Ashy Larry down there tonight, or Crackhead, or other guys, take a picture with him and tell him I said hello.
All right. We'll do. Yeah. I'll take some video from Fremont Street, some pictures, and we got a few more days out here, and I'll be back at it in Bargianos next weekend.
All right. Well, maybe we'll do some more of this. Well, I guess until next time, Matt. Be safe out there and make bad decisions.
All right, Bargianos out.
Bargiano's out. See you, buddy.